Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? Well, today I'm gonna share a haul with you from the drugstore, Walgreens, and also share. I've got like half my makeup done. Edges right there. I always like to use the meaty part of my hand, and then right there on either side, the inside and the outside of where I put on shadow. I just like to do that, and that's probably not a technique that a professional makeup artist would use. They would use brushes, but I just feel like your own skin, just like when you're putting makeup on, sometimes it's the best thing that you can use is your own fingers. So anyway, all that being said, how is everyone doing? One of the things I wanted to do is I had tried out this number 7, or I bought it. Hold on, it's got a smudge on it. Let me wipe the smudge off. It's a real pretty compact oblong, and I believe this is made in Italy. Ireland or Italy? Boots Retail, Ireland, Dublin, Ireland. The Boots company is where this comes from. But this says it's made in Italy, and it's number7beauty.com, meaning number, N-O, 7 the number, beauty.com if you want to look this up. But it's a triple action finishing powder, and I wish I'd done this earlier because I was just noticing that the concealer I put on has settled. And sometimes if you can find a light enough powder, that's going to be the key, you can dust that over the powder and the concealer, and it will set it to where it doesn't settle like that. So it's really too late for me to do that. So it's probably just going to make me look really dried out, because some powder, just the whole look of it is just to dry you out. What in the world? Y'all, sometimes velvet, I'm just going to get between. You know what's funny? You get the areas that look moist, and you mattify it with powder, and then you add a highlighter shimmer to make it look moist. Why not just don't mattify? Either want a matted look, or just let your natural sweat shine through. I'm not kidding. Because I've never understood exactly. I don't have base on today, so I'm just going to put powder in areas where base would have helped with coverage. And that's it. And I do like it. It seems light, y'all. Would I recommend this? I kind of do like this. It's kind of like a finishing powder when you don't want to wear base. Like, go ahead and put on your bronzer, your blush, and then in areas where, like I had, like underneath where you bronze, right here, just to kind of see how you want that to be a little whiter, it gives you or lighter, whatever your skin tone is, lighter lifts, darker, the contour sinks in. So, like you want to contour right here under the end of your nose, but you might want to highlight right here so that this looks contoured and make your nose appear thinner. What in the world is she doing? Oh, I know what it is. Y'all, Bree just found a ball. We're going to hear about it. Y'all know she starts pitching a fit when she finds a ball and she can't talk about it. But you see, I thought of that. So we're going to let her play a little bit. But when she starts crying, and y'all know that she's going underneath, and you're like, what is that little noise in the background? It's Bree. On my desk to throw down the hole. The hole's that way. So anyway, what are some of the items? I'm going to show you the items first, and then I'm going to open a couple, and I may just try more than one, which some of you may be like, Beth, we can't tell. Why do you do that? It's like, calm down. All right. So first and foremost, gum. So we all know that when you have masks on and you've just eaten, or you haven't eaten yet, and you had awakened, brushed your teeth, maybe you had coffee but you haven't eaten, and you have got really bad breath, and you put your mask on for the day if you're going out to go to the grocery store or a doctor appointment, whatever you got to do, that you really do need to go somewhere, and you have your mask, and it's like to your own breath. That never happens to me, but just in case it would, I have some gum. I got this extra long-lasting Polar Ice, and I'll tell you what, I'm not happy about it because all Wrigley's gum that I have ever encountered has aspartame, and I do not do aspartame. So I'm looking real quickly. Contains bioengineered food ingredients. What a way to put it. They really are supposed to put It says sugar alcohols 2, and that's per stick. They are supposed to say on here that they have aspartame, and they don't. And I know they do. Oh, here it is. All natural, blah, blah, blah. Contains phenylalanine. And also it says phenyletteronics. I can't say it. That's not right, actually. Phenyleternurics, meaning it contains phenylalanine, which is aspartame. Kills brain cells. So why am I even? Because I gotta have a piece of gum. There's a piece of gum that doesn't do that. It's called Pure. It's sugar. So I still only have one, but it's not fake sugar. And it doesn't have aspartame. So, sugar's not great for you either. So pick your poison or deal with your breath. Or you can just have one of those little spray mouth fresheners to where you don't get much in there. It still has, stuff that's on your tongue and gets in your system. But that may be a better way to go. I'm not a nutritionist, so I'm not going to try to expound on that for you. But anyway, I went ahead and I got that. Where's a pair of scissors? I went ahead and got that, and as an interim until I can find some Pure. Because the thing is, man, Wrigley's owns the market. It's a definite, what do you call it when they do that? Y'all, sometimes I wonder if I do have sugar plaque on my brain, and I hope I don't, because that means you'll get Alzheimer's. But anyway, I can't think of words sometimes, and I know that's part of aging, and I'm 60, but it's like I still should be able to say words. But anyway, there's something right in my eye. It was dog hair. I knew it was. They just fly around the room. Why can't I get this open, y'all? I kind of wanted to show this to y'all. Open. Alright, so I'll show it to you closed, and then I'll open it. I'm taking too much time on it. This is a Wet n Wild quad that I saw in the store, and I thought, I really want to try that because the colors are so pretty. I got to get this open because I'm going to use it. But it's the Bed of Roses by Wet n Wild Color Icon. And I just thought, I can tell I'm going to love that. So let's just see if I can. I hate the, what do they call it? The, when they do the form plastic. Now this is not even form plastic, y'all, and I'm not able to make this break. Come on! I'll break a nail trying to open this. That's what I don't want to do, is the problem. Okay, I'll do it this way. Maybe that's the problem. I should pre-do these. Except to show you that when you are trying to get yours open, don't feel bad, you're not the only one who's truly struggling. Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous. And I don't know if that's like arthritis or just low strength or way too much plastic. But anyway, here's the palette. I'll put it next to my face so it will focus better. I love this color right here. I love the highlighter. So I do have brown on. And yes, I'm going to break the YouTube rule, and I'm not going to take it off. I'm going to go over it. I am. I'm going to do what I want to do. My channel, I'm doing what I want to do. So I'm literally going to take this sparkly. I don't like, and these are the cheaper palettes. That's why they're in the grocery store and the drug stores. They don't have mirrors. Couldn't even find anything with a mirror. Not even a powder with a mirror. So that's, because I guess a mirror is a huge cost. That's why. I can already tell you this is going to have a lot of fallout. So let me get my little handy dandy mirror. I didn't put on highlighter, and I wanted to have some. So this is going to be a complete change up from what I have on because it's a rosy look. But I wanted to do it. Actually, it's not that much of a color change up because the color I already have on, they've got this kind of brown tone one, and it's not much different from what I already have on. But I thought, you know what, I want to. I just want to. There. So that's kind of putting it almost like an outline. And so we have something to blend into. And instead of a white highlight, I'm doing this pink. I think it's really pretty. I love it, actually. That's why I loved it so much when I was in the store. I thought I gotta buy that. inner corner and across the lid. And then right here under the brow and right on the edge. And that's because it gives you something to blend into. Did I get enough? I think I did. Okay, then we're going to do the actual transitional area, and I'm going to use this kind of mauve rose, I guess it's called. What is it called? Bed of Roses? Yeah, Bed of Roses. 1110279, if that helps you, if you want to write that down and order it online. It's 1110279, Wet n Wild's color icon, and it's their quads, eyeshadow quad. Okay, so we're going to go into this color right here as a transition color. It is not matte, but it's not much of a shimmer, is what I'll tell you. And then it has a dark plum, almost a black, and the medium color is almost like a brown, dark rose. So that's why this is going to be the transition color. Even though it's kind of dark, that's okay. And it's got a little bit of shimmer to it, which when you have hooded eyes, that's not good, because all it does is kind of call attention to the hood. But there's sometimes that I'm like, you know what, notice that I'm getting older. That's fine with me for you to notice that. You know? And what you're doing is you're putting this right under the shimmer you just did in the brow. You're right under it and blending into it. So what you're going to end up doing. And then bring it down on the ends. Okay? So that's that. And then now we're going to do a tapered crease brush. And I'm going to go into this color that's very similar to what I have on. This has got more pink to it, but it is a brown pink. What would y'all call a brown pink? Dark rose? Deep mauve? Brown pink? There is a lot to fall out, I'll just tell you. That's why I'm tapping so much. If you hear all this tapping, I know it's going to be falling out. Alright, so we're just going to do the outer. You know, this is the V right there, right? And I'm going right, coming in here,